Welcome to Real Recape. 1,000 years after humanity abandoned Earth, one father and son crash land on its now deadly surface. With his legendary father injured and unable to move, young Kitai must brave the untamed wilderness, facing lethal creatures and his deepest fears to survive. Will he prove himself a true warrior, or will Earth claim another victim? This is After Earth, a thrilling journey of survival, courage, and redemption. Stay tuned as we break it all down, only on Real Recape. The movie opens with a badly injured boy lying on the ground. In a voiceover, he reflects on how Earth was once a paradise, but humanity destroyed it. Forced to find a new home, we settled on a distant planet called Nova Prime. But survival wasn't easy. The planet's native aliens unleashed terrifying creatures, monstrous beasts engineered to hunt and kill humans. These creatures had a horrifying ability. They could sense people through the sweat produced by fear. Now humanity was on the brink of extinction. Flashing back to 3 days earlier, we meet the boy, Kitai. He's training to become a ranger, a warrior tasked with protecting humanity. His father, Cypher, is a highly respected ranger himself. During dinner, Cypher asks about Kitai's training. Kitai admits, frustrated, "The commander won't make me a ranger." Cypher, ever the disciplined soldier, responds, "There must be a reason for that." Kitai, feeling misunderstood, storms away from the table. Later that night, Cypher speaks with his wife, revealing his decision to retire after one last mission. She's overjoyed. Finally, their family will have a chance to be together. But fate has other plans. The next day, Kitai and Cypher embark on a mission together. Aboard their spaceship, along with a group of elite rangers, is a captured Ursa, a terrifying beast bred to hunt humans. The plan? Release it on a designated planet so the rangers can train by fighting it. As the crew sleeps, curiosity gets the better of Kitai. He sneaks over to see the Ursa, its massive body rising and falling with each breath. Some awake rangers warn him to step back, but one of them shrugs and says, "That's Cypher's son. Let him look." Kitai watches, mesmerized, but fear grips him. Just then, Cypher appears, his authoritative voice cutting through the tension. "Step away." Before Kitai can dwell on his fear, disaster strikes. A massive asteroid field appears out of nowhere, colliding with their ship. The impact is devastating. Cypher quickly takes command. "Turn the ship toward planet Las Agra. It's the closest planet," he orders. But when the crew checks the navigation system, a chilling reality sets in. Las Agra isn't safe. The planet is filled with lethal viruses and dangerous creatures. Landing there could be a death sentence. They don't have a choice. The ship hurtles toward the planet, systems failing, alarms blaring, until everything goes black. Kitai regains consciousness amidst wreckage and destruction. Everyone on board is dead, except for him and Cypher. But Cypher is badly injured, his legs shattered, leaving him unable to move. Kitai, miraculously, is unharmed. Cypher wastes no time. "Get the communication device," he instructs. Kitai finds it, but it's broken. That's when Cypher delivers another blow of bad news. The ship split in two on impact. The other half, containing the distress beacon, landed far from here. He looks Kitai in the eye. "You'll have to go there. We have no choice. If you don't, we'll both die." Cypher hands Kitai rations, explaining, "Eat one every 24 hours. It'll coat your lungs so you can breathe outside." Then he reveals something chilling. This planet is Earth. Humans lived here thousands of years ago, but now it's uninhabitable. Kitai listens as Cypher gives him his final tools: a high-tech survival suit, cameras to monitor his journey, and a weapon for self-defense. With no other options, Kitai takes his first step into the unknown. As Kitai travels, Cypher guides him. Suddenly, Cypher warns, "Something's coming up behind you." Kitai panics and turns to find a giant monkey towering over him. Frozen in fear, Kitai hesitates until Cypher insists, "Don't be afraid. Stay calm." Kitai stays still momentarily, then impulsively hurls a large rock at the creature. Instantly, more monkeys swarm the area. Cypher barks, "Run to the river! It's close!" Kitai sprints toward the water with the monkeys in pursuit. He leaps into the river, and the pack halts at the shore. Still terrified, Kitai staggers onward even after crossing. Cypher urges, "The monkeys have given up. You can slow down." Exhausted, Kitai stops to catch his breath. While resting, Cypher growls, "Poison is spreading in your body. Check yourself. What happened?" Kitai reveals a swollen, venomous insect bite on his hand. His vision fades. Cypher shouts, "You have an injection. Use it now." Weakly, Kitai administers the first dose. Cypher demands a second, but Kitai struggles. Summoning his strength, he injects himself again before collapsing. After a moment, he regains consciousness and presses on toward the crashed spaceship's other half. Cypher instructs Kitai, "At night, it'll freeze everywhere except one warm spot. Use it to survive." He reminds Kitai to take his breathing medication. The 24-hour mark has passed. Kitai opens the case but discovers 2 shattered doses. He swallows the remaining one without telling Cypher and drifts into uneasy sleep. Unbeknownst to Kitai, Cypher attempts emergency surgery on his legs, foregoing painkillers. The procedure fails, but he keeps his grim setback secret. At dawn, Kitai resumes his trek. Cypher directs him, "A waterfall's ahead. Move toward it." Reaching a cliff, Kitai finds the path gone, forcing a risky jump. Cypher orders him to retreat, warning of lethal danger. Kitai flashes back to his sister's final moments, her urging him to hide in a glass box while he froze, witnessing her death. Defying his father, Kitai leaps. His suit activates into a gliding parachute. Mid-descent, a predatory eagle targets him. Kitai evades wildly, but the bird snatches him mid-air. The camera feed cuts abruptly, leaving Cypher frantically monitoring a blank screen, his son's fate unknown. Kitai awakens inside the eagle's nest, surrounded by its chicks. Suddenly, leopards attack, targeting the young. The eagle fiercely battles the predators as Kitai scrambles to help defend the nest. Despite their fight, the leopards slaughter the chicks. Kitai escapes, resuming his mission without means to contact Cypher. Elsewhere, Cypher's monitors reveal 2 rangers dead. The Ursa has broken free and is on the hunt. At nightfall, Kitai shelters in a cave, where he spots a winged serpent devouring a rodent. After a sleepless night, he reaches a river, builds a crude raft, and drifts off, only to wake stranded on the frozen raft in a rapidly icing pond. Hypothermia sets in, he collapses. An unseen force drags him to safety. Kitai regains consciousness in a bed of leaves, discovering the frostbitten eagle that saved him, the same one he'd aided earlier. Too weakened to survive, the eagle dies. Mourning briefly, Kitai presses onward, alone. Struggling to breathe without medication, Kitai spots the crashed spaceship and scavenges more medicine inside. After ingesting it, he attempts to contact Cypher, who hears his son's voice but can't reply. Kitai locates a signaling device and tries transmitting to Nova Prime. The signal falters. Desperate, he scales a mountain for stronger reception. En route, he discovers dead rangers, triggering panic. The Ursa, drawn by his fear, closes in. Kitai hides in a cave, unaware the beast lurks within. It ambushes him, hurling him into frigid water. Meanwhile, Cypher, bleeding heavily from his wounds, starts losing consciousness. Kitai ascends the mountain peak, but the Ursa snags his leg. He retaliates with his weapon, severing its limb and breaking free. The enraged Ursa strikes again, mauling Kitai. Near defeat, a vision of his sister reignites his will. Summoning final strength, he kills the Ursa and successfully broadcasts the signal. Rescue rangers arrive moments later. Cypher, barely conscious, watches through blurring vision. As Kitai stands triumphant, his father weeps with pride. His son, forged in fire, has survived. Cypher wakes up on Nova Prime and salutes Kitai, recognizing him as a true ranger. Kitai, emotional, hugs his father. The movie ends on a victorious note. Like, subscribe and comment. This is Real Recape. See you next time.